Hey, what's up, Georgia here? With this time around, it's Michigan, and as usual, I'm still using the notaid.com. Uh, okay, here it goes. Michigan is a relative non-friendly state, especially after the October 2017 amendment that made significant changes to existing law. Uh, Michigan does not enforce like statewide pre-emanation on knife laws being local, but municipalities can establish additional knife regulations. For example, cities like Detroit and Langston have strict rules such as prohibiting knives over 3 inches in public spaces. It is essential to consult a lawyer or law enforcement personnel to educate you about specific knife laws in any local town in Michigan. In October 2017, the prohibition on switchblades and other automatic knives was revoked, making them legal to own and carry as long as they're not used with unlawful intent. Okay. However, as with all knives, intent matters. Any knife could potentially be viewed as a dangerous weapon depending on how it's carried and used. Like legal knives, Michigan's like your pocket knives, switchblades, and other automatic knives, butterfly, uh, baby song knives, stabbing knives like daggers, dirks, and stilettos with open carry, throwing knives, bowies, and other large knives, disguised knives, undetectable knives, and graffiti knives. Uh, Michigan doesn't ban the ownership of any knife types outright. It does have restrictions on carrying certain knives, particularly when it comes to concealment and intent. Uh, Michigan definitions of dangerous weapon. The term denotes any weapon carried with the intent to use it against someone for bodily harm. A double-edged, non-folding stabbing instrument. A double-edged, non-folding instrument is typically used as a weapon. Includes items like daggers and stilettos. These are illegal to carry concealed. Uh, it is illegal to carry with unlawful intent as a dirt dagger, razor, stiletto, or any knife with blade longer than 3 inches. You can open carry all knives uh, as long as you don't have any intent. You can carry a hunting knife open or concealed as long as it's used for hunting and not as a weapon. Illegal to carry a double-edged, non-folding stabbing instrument of any length or any other dangerous weapons unless you're in your home, place of business, or on your own land. Carrying a knife in a vehicle, regardless of length, is illegal unless the knife is stored out of reach, such as in the trunk, to avoid concealed carry issues. That's weird. Uh, Michigan knife carry laws apply to everyone except peace officers, employees in public or private correctional centers, military officers or active duty security guards and other security employees employed by the state members of the National Guard, U.S. military reserves, or active or during drills, any organization authorized by the law to receive or buy weapons from the state or country, motor carrier officers. Michigan law states that carrying a knife with a blade longer than 3 inches is illegal if you intend to use it unlawfully or harm others. Means you can carry any knife regardless of length if your intent is lawful. However, carrying any knife in a vehicle is illegal unless it's stored properly, such as a trunk. To me, that's weird because why if that's the only thing you get in your vehicle when you're driving to protect yourself? It won't do you much good in the trunk. I believe it should be on you while driving. The knife carry laws in Michigan apply to everyone regardless of age, with no specific age restrictions on ownership or carry. However, there are strict prohibitions on carrying knives in schools. Here's some official sources for Michigan. Michigan capital laws. The primary source for Michigan knife laws is within the Michigan complied law, specifically under the sections 750.226 and 750.227, which discuss the legality of carrying certain types of knives. Michigan legislature's official page. This official page of the Michigan legislature provides the legal codes concerning knife laws in Michigan. State of Michigan's official website. The website provides information on amendments to the Michigan Penal Code concerning knives. Here's some specific court cases, with just two of them. Michigan versus Beta. The defendant was charged for possessing a Kershaw speed safe knife, which the Michigan law at the time considered it to be an automatic knife. The court ruled in favor of the defendant, finding that the Kershaw speed knife did not fit the definition of an automatic knife under the law. Then there's People versus Vannies. The defendant was convicted for carrying a concealed jackknife under section 750.227 of Michigan law. This case reached the state Supreme Court and is one of the earlier significant cases involving knife laws in Michigan. Okay, here's a timeline for the state. 1931, intentional enactment of Act 328, effective from September 18th, 1931, which laid down the basic framework for knife laws in Michigan. 1973, Amendment Act 206, effective from March 29th, 1974, which brought changes to the existing knife laws. 1986, Amendment Act 8, effective from July 1st, 1986, brought further changes to the knife laws. October 2017, Public Act 96 of 2017 repealed the prohibition on switchblades and other automatic knives, making spring-assisted knives legal. 2021, the Michigan Knife Rights Act, House Bill 4066, further codified knife rights in Michigan, allowing more leniency for legal carry. Well, that's it. And like always, I ain't claiming to be no expert. I ain't no attorney. I just do like a quick overview for state by state. So I'll give y'all an idea of roughly what it is. I could go and check it out, or if you want me to make a more detailed uh, video on the 9 laws for the state, just like leave a comment. Always like and share, and I appreciate it if anyone new hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bells when I put further videos out. Until next time, y'all take care.